Happy New Year's. It's your boy coming at you with another video. And this one is about the advantages of dealing with a woman that likes you. Uh, Life is a lesson. And I think sometimes when a person is given advice, especially if it's good advice, sometimes you get lost in the sauce and you look at that person as being better than you because they have the answer. And sometimes you look at them like maybe they've always had the answer. But what you have to realize is life is a lesson. And the more you live, life is like a puzzle. The pieces start to come together. So all it is just once you gather the information and you understand it, you're passing on the knowledge so somebody else can get it quicker than you got it. So here's the thing. A lot of times as men, we make bad choices with the women we talk to. And we sometimes like to go after what we want and not necessarily who wants us. Now, with that being said, it doesn't mean that if the girl that's wanting you is a woman that you don't like is one that you should go for. But what you need to do is mentally take notes of the one that did like you. And remember how she responded to you and how she treated you. And take notes of that. Be cognizant of that. Because when you're dealing with a woman that likes you, it's basically home court advantage in the playoffs. You get all the calls. All the calls go your way. You have the ultimate home field advantage. When a woman likes you, if you're aggressive, your aggression is sexy to her. If you frown, your frown is cute to her. If you fall, your fall is sexy to her. If you're struggling and you're staying with a roommate, she'll be like, look, it's expensive out there right now. You're doing the right thing. And we've all been through this where you're like, I can't do no wrong with this girl. It's like I got witchcraft on her. But what it comes down to is she likes you. And man, we've all been through this where you've talked to a woman and didn't take much. You don't know what happened, but it was just, it might have been one thing if she just stopped talking to you. And here's the thing. Don't kill yourself over that. Because even if you did something wrong, in most cases, what it came down to was she didn't like you like that. Now, some women like you enough to try you out. But what happens when they like you enough just to give you a shot, it's like they got one foot in, one foot out. You ever went to a job, started a job, and you wasn't sure about it, but you wasn't fully committed? So it wouldn't take much for you to quit. If they said lunch is 28 minutes instead of 30 minutes, that might be all you need to quit. And it's similar when females are dealing with you that's not crazy about you. It's like they're giving, it's like basically you're on a trial run with them. So anything, you saying you're staying with your friend might be all they need to say, You see what I'm saying? So you have to learn from that. Because it's just like when you're at a job and management likes you, it's the same thing. You have to recognize that they like you. Because the fact that they like you, your rope, so to speak, is going to be longer than another employee because they like you. So where they would probably write somebody up that made the same mistake, they're going to look at you and be like, nah, you'll get it. If you're having a bad day compared to them having a bad day, they're just, where they would write that person up or maybe even fire them, they'll pull you in the office and be like, what's going on, John? We usually don't see you act like this. And see, your job is to recognize that you have the home field advantage. That's your job. So listen to what I'm telling you. You always want to deal with a woman that shows that type of enthusiasm for you. That doesn't mean you have to, because listen, especially if you're not a bad looking guy, you're going to have a lot of women that like you. And not all, it's put it like this. I'm going to give you a good example. A guy like Chris Brown or Usher or any, you know, artist, actor or, or male singer that's halfway decent looking, they're going to have a lot of female fans. Not all of them are going to be the finest, but they're all fans. So what they all have in common is good looking and not so good looking. They're all crazy about you. And you have to be smart enough to recognize that that's where your power lies. Because once you deal with a woman that's not really crazy about you, you in turn sacrifice your power and turn into the chase goat. And no matter how much you chase her, you can never water that drink down enough. So it's always smart to recognize the woman that's into you. Because if you deal with the woman that's into you, you will always be at the utmost advantage. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, peace, love, and whatever else you think of love.